Aloha everybody, this is Scott Shikawa, and as you've probably seen in our Facebook page, we had a chance to talk to many of the Akamai summer interns over the past couple months. Now, we have 3 interns that are based in Pasadena, California, and Robert Hurd had a chance to talk to them, and here's what they had to say.
In the TMT offices in Pasadena, California. Reyn, thanks for being here. Can you just start off by telling us a little bit about yourself, where you're from, where you've gone to school?
Okay, so I was born in Hilo, Hawaii, on the Big Island. I'm from the Hilo area, so I went to high school at Waikea High School, and then I'm doing computer engineering at UH Manoa.
Oh, okay, great. So in Pasadena now at the TMT offices, you've been working on an internship. Can you tell us a little bit more about the project that you've been involved with?
Yes, sure. So I'm working on developing a virtual reality application, basically modeling the 30-meter telescope observatory and its supporting facilities.
Oh, great. So you've had the opportunity here to work directly with the scientists and engineers who are actually developing the TMT. How would you contrast that kind of experience working directly with them here at the project office versus, say, if you were just doing VR as a part of a classroom project?
Right. So it's compared to a classroom, when you're working on it in like a workplace, you often have a very high degree of freedom. So for me, I had to model the telescope, but the means of which to do it was all up to me. So I got to explore various different types of programs, different workflows, and eventually I developed one that I was very satisfied with.
Oh, okay. So do you feel like you've got a good product now at sort of the end of the cycle? Have you made good progress on like a virtual experience?
Yes, I made good progress. I have a functioning virtual reality app right now. However, we can do more development in the future.
Oh, that's great. Reyn, is this the first time you've been to the mainland or to Southern California?
I've been to the mainland several times, but I've never really been to Southern California before, so it's a new experience for me.
So have you had a chance to experience some of the things outside of the TMT office since you've been here? Are there any highlights?
Yes, so every weekend we go exploring pretty much. So one weekend we went to Disneyland, another weekend we went to Universal Studios. We even went to the beach. I forgot which famous beach is around here, but
so what's your highlight? What was sort of the most fun thing you did outside of the office?
Oh, so there's a anime convention that happens every year. It's one of the biggest. It's actually the biggest in the country, and I've always wanted to go to one, but I've never had a chance to actually go to it because it's in California.
Oh, great.
Yeah, so.
Did you buy any things to carry back?
Yeah, a little bit more than I planned for.
That's
yes.
Great. So, going back to the internship, how did you actually find out about the Akamai internship, and why did you decide to get involved with that?
Okay, so back in high school, we had to do a senior project for graduation, and I actually did an internship with Subaru. I got to model a instrument exchanger, and it was like a little robot that would drive around. So I basically heard from it word of mouth through the people I worked with back then, and then I decided to apply because I was really interested in working in the islands, contributing to the community. So with this experience, do you think that this kind of experience is important for STEM education in the islands to have this kind of workplace internship? Yeah, I think it's a very valuable experience. A lot of times when you go to school, you start working your degree, you don't really get to know what you want to do. So like you might end up with a degree, but like, do I want to work on like systems? Do I want to work on programming? It's not really clear without any hands-on work.
Well, you're kind of coming to the end of this particular internship. Do you actually have a clearer idea now of what you want to do as a career choice yet, or has it at least helped narrow the path a little bit? So
I'm not entirely sure yet what I want to do, but it's definitely helped narrow down my focuses.
Any particular things that might be directions you think you might take in the future?
So one of the areas of technology that's really interested me recently is Internet of Things. So smart devices like smart TVs, networking, all of that stuff seems pretty interesting and really relevant, especially now.
Oh. So, well, you've worked on what's going to be a smart telescope, so sure. after you've done something that's as smart as the TMT, going to other smart things should be a natural step forward.
Hopefully.
Do you have any suggestions or advice to other students who might want to pursue internships through Akamai, either with TMT or other institutions?
My only advice would just be apply and just go for it, because back when I was a sophomore basically when I was a sophomore, I was a little scared to apply for an internship, so I kind of put it off for a while. And then thinking back on it now, I think it's pretty silly that I didn't apply earlier.
No, never too late to start, so.
Right, yeah.
Well, thanks a lot. It's been great talking to you.
All right, thank you.
So congratulations to all of the interns who were part of our Akamai summer program this year. You want to learn more about the program or the TMT project, you can go to our website at maunakea and tmt.org, or you can check out our Facebook page as well. So until next time, aloha.